I've always wondered how much YouTubers make, especially channels that are still growing but are relatively small still, like mine. Because you see these videos of content creators who have 500,000 to 1 million subscribers and they give these great numbers, which is amazing to see. However, if you were to start a YouTube channel today, how much could you realistically expect to make? I will say that it is different for everybody, but in this video, I'm going to be sharing my specific journey and how much I'm making with 60,000 subscribers in 1 month. I started this channel about 14 months ago exactly. It took me just under 2.5 months to get fully monetized, and that was thanks to this one specific video. Now, at the time, I had no idea that this specific video was going to do so well. I just knew that I wanted to share my experiences of things that I had tried in the past in hopes to help encourage somebody else out there who was also trying all of these side hustles on YouTube. Now, typically, it doesn't just take a channel 2 months to get monetized. I've seen channels that even mention 1 to 2 years before they're ever even monetized on YouTube. And I can also vouch for this because I have a child YouTube channel that I started back in 2021, and that channel did take an entire year to get monetized. Now, I personally no longer have time to upload on that child channel because I'm so busy in my everyday life. However, I'm still seeing a small profit every single month from that channel, even though I haven't uploaded in a couple months. As you all can see here, although the one video did begin to attract a lot of viewers and subscribers, the amount of money I was bringing in was still pretty small, and it did take about 8 months to really gain traction on my channel. And I remember brainstorming ideas for the channel. Where did I want this channel to go? What kind of ideas would actually be helpful to people? What kind of things do people actually want to watch? And I remember going back to that video that I made in the beginning and evaluating, why is this video doing so well? And I noticed that this video didn't have a lot of competition. There weren't a lot of people out there actually doing all of these side hustles on YouTube. And that's what gave me the idea to continue that specific idea, because I had tons of comments on that video saying, wow, nobody else is doing this. Nobody actually even tries these things that are talked about on YouTube. Nobody is making content like this. And so that really gave me the push forward to start a series where I actually go out and try the side hustles that I see on YouTube. So it was at that point that after I started uploading videos about how much money you can realistically make, about different side hustles on YouTube, that's when my channel really started to grow and views, my earnings really started to increase at that point. Now, really quickly, for those who don't know, in order to get monetized, a person needs 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And I personally have not missed 1 week of uploading since I started this channel. Even though at this point I've hidden some videos that weren't up to par, I didn't like the quality, I didn't like the sound, so I've hidden those on my channel. I've still uploaded over 1 video per week since I started 14 months ago. And just to be clear, that is a ton of work to put in, especially for the amount of pay that I received during those first 8 months. Okay, so once eligible for monetization, how much did I make? Well, as you can see from this chart, during my first days of being monetized, I was bringing in about $10 to $20 per day. It varied according to views, and then I would have days that I reached $35 a day, which was really awesome to me. But in general, it did stay around this mark until about the end of September of 2023. Then at this point, you can see that my views were really starting to pick up, and that means the amount of money that I was making was really beginning to pick up as well. And then at one point, I made $275.12 in 1 day during the month of October 2023. Now, I know, and I have seen other channels in this niche who are bringing in 10 times that in 1 day. So for me, $275.12 is a ton. That's great. But just know that there are channels in this specific niche who are making 10 times that in 1 day by uploading content that is completely lying to you. Now, for the last 3 months of 2023, that's when I really started seeing a big spike and increase of income finally after 8 months of uploading every single week. And during these specific months, I brought in the month of October, $3,395.35. In the month of November, $4,972.66. And in the month of December, $4,033.22. I'm going to finish up with how much I've made up to date and how much I made after I hit the 60,000 subscriber mark. But before I do, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel but you feel overwhelmed, don't know where to start in areas like video editing, thumbnail design, script writing, or if you have a specific hobby that you're looking to monetize in the year 2024, Skillshare has you covered. With Skillshare, you can join one of the largest online learning communities, and with my link, you're going to get an entire month for free. free. Something I personally love about Skillshare is that they have online learning paths, which are great for those who are looking to get started but don't really know where to start. So learning paths are sets of curated classes and activities that build on one another, and once completed, you should be able to move forward with confidence in whatever area it is that you're learning about. So for example, I took this specific learning path on opening up your own Etsy shop. If you haven't seen it already, I did post a video about it. I'm going to have it linked in the description box down below. I have been able to produce a profit from my Etsy shop, and this specific learning path here gave me exactly what I needed in order to open up my Etsy shop. I'm also now learning about the specific ways to optimize your listings in Etsy in order to get seen more on Etsy, and the learning path is geared towards beginners, which is really great because most of us out here who are starting out are beginners. Now, Skillshare also offers a large variety of different categories in their learning paths and just in general. Some of these categories include things like photography, graphic design, music, cooking, business, and marketing. I would encourage you that if you feel discouraged this year and you're really looking to start bringing in some extra income, 2024 is the year to invest in yourself. The first 500 people to click my link down below will get an entire month for free with Skillshare. You can hop on, see what they have to offer. You can do so by clicking my link in the description box down below or the pinned comment. And thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Now, in the year of 2024, I didn't really know exactly what to expect. I didn't know how my views were going to do, how my channel was going to continue to do. I do know from my past child YouTube channel that I had that sometimes you can have a great month and then the next month not so great. So I didn't really know what to expect. But it was February of 2024 that I reached that 60,000 subscriber mark. So I want to jump in and take a look at that specific month to go over how much I made. So in the month of February, I received 415.8 thousand views overall, 23.5 thousand hours of watch time, 8.6 thousand subscribers, and I made $3,193.29. My highest paying month so far on my channel was the month of January 2024. That month I made $4,957.98. My overall channel RPM for this channel, which I have gotten a lot of questions, RPM is the amount that I make per 1,000 views. So overall for my channel, it sits at $8.59, but definitely varies from video to video. So for example, one video I upload can be a $4 RPM, and the very next video that I upload can be a $13 RPM. I'm not going to claim to be a genius on this. I do know that this depends on advertisers, how much advertisers are willing to pay, and it also depends on you all, my audience. So the algorithm of YouTube and all of the algorithm of social media in general definitely tracks everything that you do, and it tracks what you click on, your interests, what you're Googling, what you're looking up, what you buy, everything. And then after that, it spits out data according to viewers. And then that data goes to advertisers, and advertisers will look and read it and say, okay, a big portion of this channel's audience is interested in this. So we'll pay this specific amount in order to put this specific advertisement on this specific channel. So it really depends on a big variety of factors that I really haven't studied completely, but I do know that it varies from video to video and channel to channel. Now, just for general information for you all to know, other forms of monetization after starting a YouTube channel can come from affiliate links, in which you earn a commission after people click on different links in your description box or that you recommend in the video. And another form of income can come from sponsorship, in which companies want to advertise a specific product or service in your videos and they will pay you something for it. I did start receiving offers after I hit the 20,000 subscriber mark, and since then it has continued to increase. Many offers I do turn down because it depends on the product and the service, and have I tried it? Do I personally use it? I don't want to vouch for a company that I don't try, that I don't trust, and that I don't personally use. Now, I can't personally say how much I am making from sponsorships. However, I will say if you start a YouTube channel and you do start to offer sponsorships on your channel, just always respect your own time, always respect your own effort, the time and the amount of work that it takes to actually produce a video, and never sell yourself short at any point in life, and never for another company. All in all, I will say, just like I've said before, starting a YouTube channel is highly recommended for me to my audience. I always want to encourage others to start a YouTube channel if they're at all interested. And obviously, I do know that this is not for everybody. Everybody could not do it. Everybody could not do all of the things that it takes to run a YouTube channel business, and everybody couldn't put their face out there, and everybody couldn't take the comments that you sometimes get. So I do know that it is not for everybody. However, if it is for you, if you're interested at all, I want to highly encourage you this year to go ahead and invest in yourself and start something for yourself. If after watching this video you find you have any other questions that I didn't mention in the video, please feel free to drop a comment down below. I'll be happy to answer those for you. As always, thank you all so much for your support, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye-bye.